A guy named Chris from a small town in England for 5 years forbade his wife and friends to throw beer caps at the same time. Friends and wife did not understand why they were to him but helped Chris at his request. For the whole long 5 years, the wife asked him why this undertaking, but the husband never admitted, and now, after 5 years and several thousand drunk bottles, when he was ready, he told. It turns out the man remembered what the bar counter in the bar looked like where his father went to watch football with friends and sometimes took Chris with him when he was still a child. Then he liked the counter so much that since then he hatched this idea in his head. The guy admitted that he wanted to revive his too boring kitchen with a lot of tiles and granite, so he decided to make such a The central part of this room, which not only instantly attracts the attention of anyone, but also makes the meal more pleasant and colorful. First of all, the guy took up manually making plywood worktops and made legs from boards. After which the next step was to paint the rack black. When the countertop was installed in the kitchen, the guy carefully leveled the surface to avoid problems when pouring epoxy with resin, after which he began to realize his dream in this difficult matter. Friends helped the man. They also collected metal caps for him for several years and could not help participating in this process. One of the most difficult tasks was sorting the lids by color. The whole family participated in it and also friends. For several days, they carefully selected elements that would look advantageous in different color schemes. It brought pleasure and delight to the children. At first, Chris planned to make some kind of beautiful drawing from them, but then came to the conclusion that if the covers are correctly arranged in colors, then the bar counter in the kitchen will look much more spectacularly. Some of the caps with inscriptions on the inside were decided to turn over so that the inscription was visible when the picture from the covers on the table was ready. Friends poured it with 5 layers of epoxy. Cases when air bubbles formed in some places. They solved this problem with a built-in hair dryer that eliminated the bubbles and smoothed the color surface, so Chris placed it so that the angle was made darker, and if you look from above, it can be seen that the colors flow smoothly into each other. When all the painstaking work was done, the countertop was ready for use and friends saw such beauty in front of them. Visually, this table counter added color and personality to the kitchen. Looking at the lids in itself is a pretty fun activity while eating. The wife really liked her husband's undertaking. Initially she was skeptical about the idea, but when she saw what happened in the end she could not believe her eyes. The guy himself says that for him one of the most pleasant things in the house is what you did yourself, thereby demonstrating their interests and values, and no one in the whole world has the individuality of such a countertop, and this cannot but rejoice. I have all my friends write in the comments how much you liked what happened with Chris. It will be interesting to read about it, and if you like the story please share this video with friends. Maybe someone will bring this idea to life at home. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel where there will be much more interesting.